again to think about gift ideas. These are wonderful. My mother-in-law is an avid gardener. Now she does more container gardening because, you know, she can't get down on her knees like she used to. But this is an opportunity again to add that rich color to your patio or deck. They're the Cottage Farms one-piece cocktail smoothie Rose of Sharon live plants, and we're offering these at a price of $29.98. Cocktail smoothie, you had me there. Three payments of $9.99, right? This is back in stock. This is also a perennial,
yes.
Right? Okay.
Even though it looks tropical, I mean, look at that plant. It looks like one of those, it's in the hibiscus family, and so it's one of those that looks very like unique, like you can only get it down somewhere in the tropics. But think again, because this is one of the hardiest plants that we sell, down to zone 3, which is negative temperatures I don't even want to think about.
Right.
And so everybody can grow.
Nobody wants to live there. Not only the plants, but not even people.
Right. But this is so fun because what we've done, you might have heard, we do sell some other Rose of Sharons. We sell a blueberry smoothie in a tree form, but what we have done here, because we love these colors together, is we've put 3 plants in one pot. We love to do that because we want you to get something here on QVC that you cannot get anywhere else. And so we've taken all of our little smoothie plants. We've got the blueberry smoothie, we've got the raspberry, and this gorgeous pink and white one. So you're getting 3 plants in one here, and you can see how Jane has it. It is...
This one already has buds on it.
Oh, and
look.
That is what is so amazing about the Rose of Sharon. So Rose of Sharon flowers, now, so not only are all of these doubles, so it looks like a bigger, bolder flower, but the Rose of Sharon blooms up and down the stem, kind of like grapes. So we were talking about our roses and our hydrangeas earlier that cover the outside of the plant, and that is beautiful. But on the Rose of Sharon, the buds just are popping off that stem. And so it really does look like there's triple the flowers. Now,
as it grows up,
yes,
you'll see little sprouts that kind of come right off of the stem at the bottom. See how low that is?
And they'll be covered with blooms from the inside to the outside of the plant.
So this is what comes to you. How long does it take before we get to this? And are we doing this in the garden, or can we do a container
You
with
can
this
do
as well?
containers. We know how much you love growing in containers now. So we want to make sure we give you things that can grow in containers. I would start with about a 14-inch container, and that will restrict its roots because this can get to be 8 to 10 feet tall. So this is a decent sized shrub. Yes, if planted in the ground. So if you want to create that living hedge, you have an unsightly air conditioner unit. You have maybe neighbors you love, but you don't want to see all the time. You know, you create that wall of color. Get 2 of these because it will get to be about 4 to 5 feet wide.
I like on either side of the front door.
That would be
Imagine
beautiful.
how that would look really as it starts to grow up. This would be beautiful. So if you want to get more than one, now's the time to do it. As always, every one of your Cottage Farms purchases will come with the growing guide, information about the best way to care for this. If you lose this, you can go to QVC.com and find it. And don't forget, Katie is always available and loves to chat with the folks. So that's one of the things that you'll do. This one again is going to come in this one actively growing pot in your zone when it's appropriate for your part of the country, right?
Yes. So we are not shipping these out today. It's a little chilly. And you can see there actually the fertilizer as well. And so for this particular plant, of course, you want the blooms. So feed it with our bud and flower booster. Pick some of that up. That works on most of the plants in our show unless we've told you otherwise.
Love it. Well, once again, get it at the sale price. What I love about the bud booster is you don't have to mix or measure anything. It comes in these little pods, so it makes it so, this one's not open, is it? Oh yeah, it is.
You know what? I have a little fun demo right here. Let me show you what it is like. So this is a 1-gallon container of water, and it is one of those little pods, like you said, dishwasher, you know, laundry, you're used to that. And so you just put it in your container. I like to use also like room temperature water.
Don't take it out of the plastic. You just put the whole thing in there. It's not plastic, so first of all.
Dissolvable, like the same thing as our pods are. I give it a little shake. You might want to wait just a couple minutes to make sure it's fully dissolved. And then, boop, you're done. Your fertilizer. You can water most of your plants with this. Water your containers until the water comes out of the hole in the bottom.
And say what you said to me, Frank. I missed it. 600 of these spoken for. Sale price again, take advantage of that, $29.98, 3 easy pays of $9.99. Get yourself a couple because this is really, really show off type.
It is a
piece
show
with
off
these
type
purples
plant.
And
it's
pinks.
unusual where you can't find it at the garden center,
Right.
and it is so easy to grow. We call Rose of Sharon's the daylily of shrubs, but if you've never grown a daylily, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But that just means it is one of those black thumb plants that will produce these blooms. Look at how many
Looks
colors.
like an English garden.
It does. And you can see here how they are the double, and you can see on the pink one how there's so many buds. Look at all close up. Look, you can, of course we want to see the pink flowers, but each one of those little round, like pea looking things is a flower.
Right.
Here on the white one, look at all of those flowers ready to go. And so it's going to be a prolific bloomer for you that works in part shade too. A lot of our flowers like this need to have that full beating sun, but this one doesn't. It's really a problem solver in the garden. That area that you can't really grow something else, the Rose of Sharon will grow.
And let me show you this one that I have here. So this is the actual one that you're going to receive, and it's going to have all those same colors. I'm looking at this, and there are already buds all over this.
So many.
There's so many buds all over this little plant, and this is the way it's going to come to you. So once the season hits and it's time for these to explode, you're going to have tons of beautiful blooms all over this gorgeous plant. So it's the cocktail smoothie Rose of Sharon. It's getting limited at this point now, so please, if you want to pick up a couple of these, don't wait. This would make a wonderful gift idea. Again, so consider this, or bill to, ship to, send it to somebody. Mother's Day will be here before we know it. This would be a wonderful item to send to someone for Mother's Day. Of course, it'll ship out when it's appropriate for their time of year. Or their climate. And 89454 is your item. 1,500 orders placed.
I'm so glad.
In that. That's half the quantity we brought in.
It's such an investment, Jane. This shrub can live 40, 50 years.
Wow.
Such an investment in your landscape.
Awesome. I love it.